Tonight on Battle of the Network Stars.
Oh my God, I am so surprised right now!
TV cops from hit shows like Nash Bridges and Chips battling against stars from your favorite sitcoms.
Just let us loose with dignity.
Including Sex and the City and the legendary Different Strokes.
What you talking about, Willis?
I'm Howard Cosell. ABC showed its resiliency.
They'll take the fields where the stars of the 70s and 80s once went head-to-head. Some will soar. Some will sing. And we have ourselves a Wet Willie. When the people in uniform,
Just absolutely fantastic, marvelous.
take on the people who leave us in stitches.
You want to mess with this? You want to?
It's cops versus sitcoms. This is where the stars collide.
Go, go, go!
It'll be a race to the line for the win.
This is Battle of the Network Stars. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the glorious campus of Pepperdine University in Malibu, California. I'm Mike Greenberg.
And I'm Joe Tessitore, thrilled that you're with us for Battle of the Network Stars.
This is the place where all of your favorite television stars, past and present, come together on the playing field. It has spanned generations in a way that, frankly, I don't think anything on television ever does.
Today's matchup, TV sitcom stars against your favorite TV cops.
And so now we go down to the red carpet, and the first to arrive is the legendary Eric Estrada, one half of the iconic motorcycle riding duo that maintained law and order on Chips. Eric and his hair have never looked better.
Hi, I'm Tony Orlando. How you doing?
I don't think that's right.
Yeah, you can't mess with my hair. It's the latest, you know?
It's going to serve you well.
It's
a good trick there.
I just bought it.
It looks fantastic.
Next to arrive from Mr. Drummond's place on Different Strokes, Todd Bridges for Team Sitcoms.
Next up for TV cops, that's Kelly Hu of Nash Bridges. And her teammate, he was a cop and he was good at his job. TV's renegade Lorenzo Lamas. A whole lot of motorcycle riding police officers here today.
It's a wonderful chance to come back here and revisit some old memories and make some new memories, and I'm really excited about it.
Over on the Team TV Sitcoms, we're joined by Dave Foley, ringleader of the circus that was News Radio.
Here's the yin to Estrada's Highway Patrol yang. It's Larry Wilcox, who played John on Chips, and with him is his wife, Marlene Harmon. Ponch and John reunited from Chips on this week's battle.
You ready to do this thing? I'm not ready for this.
This is a comedy.
He survived all the dating dilemmas of Carrie Bradshaw. It's Sex and the City's Willie Garson with us. Here's the starting lineup for the red team, Team TV Sitcoms.
Todd Bridges, Different Strokes, San Francisco, California.
Dave Foley, News Radio, Toronto, Canada.
Jenna Vonoy, Blossom, Newtown, Connecticut. Lee Allen Baker, Good Luck Charlie, Murray, Kentucky.
Willie Garson, Sex and the City, Island Park, New Jersey.
And now let's meet the starting lineup for the blue team, Team TV Cops.
Eric Estrada, Chips, New York, New York.
Larry Wilcox, Chips, Rawlins, Wyoming.
Jody Lynn O'Keefe, Nash Bridges, New Jersey.
Lorenzo Lamas, Renegade, Santa Monica, California.
Kelly Hu, Nash Bridges, Honolulu, Hawaii.
And as always, Cassidy and Carrie are with us on the sidelines.
Our team coaches are two of the very best, Olympic medalist and MMA superstar Ronda Rousey, as well as Super Bowl champ DeMarcus Ware.
In the house. Lorenzo, how you doing? Good,
Hi.
good, good.
Hi. Jody,
nice
to meet you.
When it comes to crime stopping, I'm coaching the cops team.
Oh, is that their thing? They're cops?
They're cops. Oh, my God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. Watch out.
And all of a sudden we're going against the red team who are comedians, halfway criminals. Everybody getting locked up today.
Try not to be intimidated by me.
Comedians. They better get their minds right, because we are coming.
We begin with a Battle of the Network Stars classic down here on the track. It's the running relay.
Yeah, the cops versus the criminals and the comedians.
Criminals and comedians, huh? All right. Just let us loose with dignity. That's all we're asking.
Well, I have a bunch of comedians, not really a bunch of athletes, and so their preparation for this event, they told me, included Lipitor, martinis, and not working out for a week to make sure that they weren't walking and sore.
You're a 4-time alumni, a Battle of the Network Stars legend.
I enjoyed all the last times I did Battle of Network Stars. It was a good time. So here I am again, a little homelier, a little tubbier, a little older. Punch, come here. When we started Chips, you know, Eric Estrada and Larry Wilcox were not the stars. The stars were the motorcycles and the charisma between the two characters, Punch and John. They like each other, and he's my partner. I'm glad to see him again, you know.
You are actually a real policeman.
I am now.
Exactly.
13 years now.
People say, did you become a cop because you played a cop? No, I was going to be a cop before I became an actor. But at 27, I got lucky playing a cop. Punch. Chips fans, you know, they're your fans for life, you know, and I get a lot of first responders coming up to me. A lot of them says, hey, you and Larry were a reason why we got involved with law enforcement or firemen or EMTs.
Brainy, it's great to see the Chips guys back together again. Let's see if they can race like they once controlled the highways of Southern California.
I want you to go against Larry. You see that? He's getting ready. You better get your mind right. Listen, he said he's going to run from the police today.
I'm going to get it. I guess you don't. Should I give you my rap sheet?
Don't wear it.
You're like, oh, shoot, he's not scared of nothing. No. I wasn't scared of the LAPD, so what you doing with that? They chasing me. I'm fast as hell. Woo!
We are thrilled to have Willis from Different Strokes. Everyone knows it's not been an easy road for him to get here, but we hope he does well.
Yeah, you have your ups and downs, your highs, your lows, but most of all, more highs than definitely lows. You know?
All right, so give us a sense. What are you most looking forward to about this day?
The meal at the end of it. I heard that there's a fantastic meal, as my dad would say. It's going to be a marvelous meal, which is an absolute fantastic marvelous. I had very good examples as a kid growing up. My parents were both famous people. So the fact that my parents were famous is just like, I thought everybody's parents were famous, you know? You know how you look. You look marvelous.
3 people do the third, and 1 person does the whole one. Anyone volunteering for the whole lap?
I can do the whole lap.
You do the whole lap? Really? Oh, I already have a favorite. Look at that. The favorite emerges.
1, 2, 3.
Team Cops!
If I win, I'm getting a cheeseburger.
With fries. Bite me.
Okay, the runners are on the track and they're ready to go. Here with the play-by-play is Joe Tessitore. Joe.
7 Mary 4!
7 Mary 3 and 7 Mary 4. You may remember those as the police call signs from Chips. So this relay is underway. Hodge from Chips off the block in the outside lane. And look at Dave Foley. Who knew that Dave Foley had this much speed?
Oh my God, I am so surprised right now!
The 54-year-old Dave Foley from News Radio outpacing the 68-year-old Eric Estrada.
I can't believe this!
As the exchange now takes place and lead
A full there. Down goes Baker. Down goes Baker.
He ran me over. Jeez.
Lee Baker, who starred as Amy Duncan on the Disney Channel's sitcom Good Luck Charlie, had some bad luck there on the baton exchange. And now Larry Wilcox, the other half of our Chips connection, is out in front. Wilcox will hand off and exchange that baton to Jody O'Keefe from Prison Break. And she will hope to maintain that lead going into the anchor leg as Todd Bridges, Willis from Different Strokes.
What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, that talk.
Will try to make up some ground. The leading ladies for the TV cops could bring this thing home.
You rolling, Jody. Come on, let's go. Come on, Jody.
Kelly Hu will be running the anchor leg as Captain DeMarcus Ware gives some support here. And here goes Kelly Hu as Todd Bridges will meet up with Willie Garson, Stanford Blatch on Sex in the City. And Willie has a lot to overcome here as Kelly Hu is taking a manageable pace on this anchor leg.
We've seen this before. If you start too fast on this lap, you can burn yourself out, and he is flying out of the gate.
Shocked right now. This is crazy. Oh my God, Willie, go. You're almost there, Willie.
Stanford Blatch bringing the results for TV sitcoms.
Pick your knees up.
The question will become, can he maintain it? Will he have enough gas left in the tank?
No chance in the world.
one full lap around for this anchor leg. And you can see the hands-on coaching from DeMarcus Ware. He's probably telling Kelly right now, you have a lot left. He's going to burn out.
Tell you what, he's hanging in there pretty well.
Both runners on the final turn. And Willie Garson is starting to lose it a little bit. Team TV Cops not out of it yet. But Willie can see that tape. And sometimes that's motivation enough. Kelly needs to fire off and fire off now. She has to get to a dead sprint. Kelly Hu and Willie Garson to the wire. Can Stanford claim it? Struggling to the end, but enough as they take it. The TV Cops couldn't get the arrest of the sitcom stars.
Great job. Wow.
I'll tell you what a race. TV sitcom's fast start quickly hit the wall when Dave Foley bulldozed Lee Allen Baker at the first handoff. TV Cop seemed to have it in the bag, but Willie Garson channeled his inner Michael Johnson, gutting out a sensational 400-meter run, earning a come-from-behind win for TV sitcoms.
Hey, you've seen this before. That's typically not how it works. If you go out and sprint and try to get to the lead, you usually run out of gas.
I wanted to get a cushion ahead of her and then put on the brakes, but putting on the brakes was not a decision at that point.
That's a quick start for the TV sitcoms, up 1-0. Up next, a record-holding renegade tries to reclaim his former glory, and our celebrities let their hair down in the pool. Unless, of course, you're Frank Poncherello.
He's so nervous about getting the hair wet.
Oh, he's down! Welcome back to Battle of the Network Stars, where Team Sitcom has gotten off to a surprisingly fast start against the TV Cops. And we make our way to the Aquatic Center now for the 3 water events, swimming, kayaking, and everyone's favorite, the dunk tank.
I'm not the donkey.
No, because we don't want to mess up this hair.
All right, we have a developing situation of the most ridiculous kind. Eric Estrada has decided that he needs to get through all of the aquatic events without getting his hair wet.
Calls into question the veracity of that hair, Greenie.
I think it's real, and he thinks it's spectacular.
Whose hair is Mus Wapo?
Yeah.
About every 3.5 weeks, I go get a CC and get a cut and a color.
Oh, wow. It looks really good.
I think we are the two, like, quintessential child actors on our show.
I think so.
How was it being on the show?
Which show?
I mean, I think Different Strokes is probably what everybody is
Different Strokes
connected
was
to, you know?
fun. But I think the sad part is not having the cast.
Right. Yeah, that's tough.
My cast is gone, so I'm definitely here to feel bad for all of them to win something for them today. I'm here to win stuff for Dana Plato, Conrad Bain, and Gary Coleman. I'm here to do something for them today, so... But how are you going to show this?
I started when I was 6 years old back in New York.
Yeah.
And I got Blossom out of New York. Yep. Growing up in front of the camera was interesting. It's all of my awkward years and acne-filled years on tape. I sort of think we hit the jackpot with Blossom. I don't know that any of us knew from the start that that was going to be such a success, and the chemistry was impeccable, and that's really what made the show what it was. It was the highlight of my life, you know?
The swim relay is 2 versus 2. Down and back, duty split between women first, men last.
I would assume we will see Lorenzo in the pool.
Well, you should see him, Greenie, because back in the 80s, he set the Battle of the Network Stars swimming relay record.
This man is a pure athlete.
He was on the anchor leg, brought it home in record time. The difference is he's now 58, but I think he still has something with him.
Let's check in poolside.
Jenna Von Oy will be up against Kelly Hu. While Todd Bridges will have his work cut out for him. He's matched up with Lorenzo Lamas.
Kelly, she's our man. If she can't do it, nobody can.
A little higher, your legs, Jenna. There you go, a little higher. We're at the pool. My strategy for the comedian TV sitcom team is just swim fast, don't drown. Simple. Good.
Jenna, you're gonna rock this.
That's pretty good.
Good start by Kelly Hu.
Oh, come on now.
Who played Michelle Chan on Nash Bridges.
Keep your head down, Jenna.
And she has a length lead as she will tag off to Lorenzo Lamas, who is ready to roar. It's going to win this thing with ease, as the TV sitcoms are going to ask, what you talking about, Willis, going up against Lorenzo Lamas? Todd Bridges well behind as Lorenzo Lamas, back to old form. TV Cops take the swimming relay.
Come on, finish all the way to the end.
How about that?
You did it beautifully.
We did it. We got a point. We are all tied up, 1-1.
I remember how excited we were with our first win.
Was it like this back in the day when you were alums?
It was similar, but this is so much more fun.
Why?
Well, because I'm seeing friends that I haven't seen in 10, 15 years, you know, Eric and Larry, and it's a gas.
Up next, the kayak relay. The men always start us off in the kayak relay, 50 meters down the pool, navigate that buoy, make your way back, hit the bow against the wall, exchange to the women, and do it all again.
The mistake I made when I did it is you try to muscle it, right? And it screws everything up. So your goal is rhythm, smooth. Remember how good a dancer you used to be? Just think out when you used to dance.
I used to be?
Yeah, baby, you were good. Yeah, baby.
Okay, moment of truth for Eric Estrada's hair. He's representing Team Cops in the kayak alongside Jody.
But look at TV sitcoms. You have Dave and Lee going after it. You know, I look for the exchange here. Lee still has to have it in her head what happened up at the track with the running reel when she took that bad tumble. The kayak exchange can be even more humbling.
Let's go.
And just like they did in the running relay to start the day on Battle of the Network Stars, Dave Foley matching up against Eric Estrada. And Foley with at least a kayak and a half lead. I don't know if Estrada's cautious about getting that hair wet.
You're doing great, Dave. You got this.
Dave, the first to reach the buoy, may have overshot it by a little bit. Let's see how Estrada does on the turn. As Dave Foley, famous for his role on the sitcom News Radio with the lead. I'm not sure at this point if I should call the race or just monitor Estrada's hair. He's going into the other lane, having a struggle steering. He's into Dave Foley's lane at this point. Foley is going to breeze home and tag off to Lee Baker. What you really want to watch is the exchange with Estrada. He's so nervous about getting the hair wet. He's in the sitcom's lane as he tries to exchange it. Lee Baker on the second leg.
Oh, he's down. His hair is wet. His hair is wet.
A follicle disaster for the TV Cops. Somebody call hair and makeup ASAP. Meanwhile, Lee Baker with a commanding lead of 3/4 of a pool length. Jody O'Keefe, who gained fame in Prison Break, having a tough time keeping it straight. Two ships passing in opposite directions here.
You're on the home stretch, girl.
As Lee Baker will glide her way to the wall with an easy win for Team TV Sitcoms.
And so it's a win for TV sitcoms, but you know, in its own way, it's a win for us all.
Yeah, to see Eric Estrada look like Pat Riley slicked back, who wouldn't want to see that?
I don't know if it was like one of those America Top Model deals where he just slings it back like this. And he sits back and tells me, where is the blow dryer, the hair blow dryer? And I thought to myself, I've never had a blow dryer in my life.
Well, he gave it all his heart, I could tell that, but kind of like he rode a motorcycle, not worth a damn.
Our soccer event gives you 5 kicks at various targets on the goal. The winner of this event will get 1 team point on the big scoreboard.
I've never hit a soccer ball in my entire life. Me neither. Really? Okay. It's okay, we're even, I promise.
Jenna and Kelly going against each other on the soccer field, neither one of them with any soccer experience, and it showed with Jenna's first 2 attempts.
The grass is wet!
More like Jenna Von Oive. But she was able to sink her last attempt, and that earned 10 points.
She got one. She got a 10.
All right, well, at least I got something.
Next up, Kelly tied it up with her very first kick, but couldn't close it out for the win.
So we have a tie.
With the tie comes a shootout.
This is probably a good time to say I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
First up was Jenna. She hits a 50.
Oh, whoa. Of course. Of course she does. Where did that come from?
I don't know. I was saving it for you.
Kelly did her best to try and match and came up just that close.
Get some air. Oh, just short. Oh, just short.
Damn it. And I got like 8 inches on you. Sorry.
Jenna Von Oy takes the point for TV sitcoms. All right, on to basketball now.
Now, if I'm standing here...
I'm trying to concentrate.
Sorry, my friend. I'm here. You got this.
So here's how basketball will work. 25 shots from the 3-point line. Most makes, wins. Dave's up first.
Okay. Form looks good.
Look out, Larry. I'm up to 0.
That's a very unique soccer throw-in style of shooting a basketball.
Foot over the line.
Dave Foley surprised everyone at the track.
Yes!
There we go.
And now he's surprising us on the basketball court.
Yes!
Foley of News Radio sets the mark with 5 baskets made. So Larry Wilcox of Chips has to beat that.
Don't rush it, Larry.
Wilcox, the TV motorcycle cop.
Oh, baby needs a new pair of shoes.
In hot pursuit of Dave Foley as he sinks his 4th basket. Now it comes down to this.
Larry, no pressure.
Larry, lots of pressure, actually, Larry.
I'm very full of grace with it.
Larry needs to sink it in order to tie Dave Foley. No, off the back neck.
And I didn't even have to knock you down.
No. Dave Foley of News Radio. Victory against Chips again.
I rock.
Big lead now for Team TV Sitcoms. The score is 4-1.
There's vengeance in his eyes.
Up next, Catch a Falling Star.
Did you get your hair wet?
The guys from Chips take aim at Team Sitcoms as Battle of the Network Stars continues tonight.
Back here to Battle of the Network Stars.
Team TV Sitcoms with a nice advantage right now. The score is 4-1. Here's a chance for the TV cops to make up some ground in the dunk tank.
2 players from each team will throw. You get 3 tosses to nail that target, dunk your opponent, and score a point for your team.
Let's get somebody wet.
I don't love the heights.
Willie, who gained fame playing Stanford Blatch on Sex and the City, now appears on Hawaii 5-0.
Nathan's here. Be strong, Willie. Be strong.
Your son's here. Be strong.
Show some courage in front of your son.
He has no courage.
His son Nathan is standing by watching.
I'm having a blast. Nathan was literally a miracle that we found each other. I was looking for a kid. He was looking for a dad. And it came together. And we're inseparable. He's made me better.
The slick and well-coiffed Eric Estrada throwing.
Estrada, this is nothing. You got nothing.
You're going to miss.
Okay. You're going to miss.
Come on, where's
this
my
is
team
not
comedians?
a telenovela.
You're going to miss.
This is not a
First attempt is off the mark.
You all right?
Willie's wet already, but not the right reason.
This is not a good time to tell us that.
He hasn't been in the pool yet.
Estrada himself took a dip on the exchange of the kayak relay.
Eric, he needs to get wet, bro.
Did you get your hair wet?
Dad, can you see?
Does that wig dry up?
Hits the target. Willie goes down.
Damn you, Estrada! Damn you!
He had a brace for impact there, Grady.
And we have ourselves a wet Willie.
You heard the trash talking?
Yeah.
And then you delivered.
Yeah. I don't dig trash.
Do you feel bad dunking Willie in front of his son?
No.
Diminutive Lee Baker against Lorenzo Lamas. Hey, listen, this guy better not be afraid of heights. Have you heard what he's doing these days? He's a helicopter pilot in New York City.
4 years ago, I made a career switch. I'm a helicopter pilot out of New York City now. I fly sightseeing tours up and down the Hudson River, so I point out Statue of Liberty and Wall Street, Freedom Tower, and all that stuff. Once in a while, I'll get somebody to recognize me, and they'll want to know that this is not a TV show, that I'm actually really a pilot.
You can't hit that target. Dunk him, man. He's no good. Dunk him.
You can do it.
Now just throw it really hard.
All right, Lee.
You got this. You got this. You
Come
got
on, Lee.
it.
Get the first one. Lee. Oh, Lee. A little hard, Lee.
He's loving that first throw. She hit the water before the target line.
It was good momentum. Just throw it high. Okay, so like aim high.
She has 2 more attempts. She gets some coaching here from Ronda Rousey. She'll go a little higher here.
Throw it really high.
That was a little scary, okay?
Right in the middle, Dad.
lower.
Right in the middle. But your left and right was perfect, okay?
Throw it high. Throw it lower. Throw it a little high.
Sorry, my
lower.
arms are sore from kicking your butt and kayaking.
Oh, shot fired. As Lee Baker reminds Eric Estrada about her victory in the kayak relay. Here's her last attempt to dunk Lamas.
Look at me. Look at me.
That was really close.
I think Lamas is feeling pretty good right now.
Hold it.
Whoa, punch just sank the Renegade.
You're all teammates.
You're a traitor.
You got it, partner.
I gotta tell you, that's pretty good form by Lorenzo going into the water. We've seen some awkward falls this year, but he goes hands straight up in the air, pencil approach.
Here's how the rest of the dunk tank played out.
Dave Foley walked the plank. The thrower is Larry Wilcox.
You know when you fire the gun, you point the finger? You know, we shoot trap.
Yeah.
There's vengeance in his eyes.
He says, look at the vengeance in his eyes. Larry, about the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
All right, partner, you got this.
John Baker.
7 Mary,
from
3
Chips.
Oh, my God. You feel that?
After 2 misses, here's the last attempt.
Punch. You missed by a lot, Larry. You got missed by 2.
And he misses the target to the right. So Dave Foley crawling his way back down.
Sorry. So what, brother? So what?
Finally, Nash Bridges, Jody Lynn O'Keefe walked the plank for Team TV Cops.
Oh my God, that's high. Don't be scared. He can't throw.
I don't remember many baseball scenes on different strokes from back in the day when Todd Bridges was starring on that sitcom, but here he is in a dunk toss.
Look me in my face before you throw the ball.
The line!
There's a target.
That is awesome.
As O'Keefe gets dunked.
So Jody takes the plunge as Willis is on target, and that is a long way down. After this week's Dunk Tank, TV sitcom still leading by 3. Up next, the Stars come out swinging.
Oh, my God, I lost.
And the tug of war is still ahead as Battle of the Network Stars continues. Stars, where the TV sitcoms are leading the TV Cops by 3. Our score is 5-2. Up next, tennis with Eric Estrada.
Come on, let's go.
And Willie Garson.
The rules in tennis are competitors will be served up 20 balls. The most in wins.
Come on, come on.
Tennis was a mismatch.
Come on, come on, come on. I got you.
Eric shanked a bunch of balls. Oh. But eventually, Ponch hit his stride.
There you go.
And put up a score of 6 for the TV Cops.
Yay! I win!
Willie Garson was next.
Okay, go.
This is the second time Willie has surprised us.
He plays, obviously.
Newsflash, this guy's a jock.
Yeah, he's got it.
Returning 14 balls, and that's another point for TV sitcoms.
Red team winner.
Let's see who had their sights lined up in archery. Jody O'Keefe taking aim on Lee Baker.
And getting a good look at them, I don't think either of them majored in this activity at summer camp.
Lee's first shot missed the mark completely.
Where did it go?
But her next shot was right on target.
Oh! Hear that sound, people? It's the sound of victory.
Jody Lynn O'Keefe took aim next.
My arrow keeps falling off. 0. That was a 0.
At least she got the scoring part right.
Oh, she nailed it.
And her last shot sealed the deal.
Oh, she won. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Shaky hands McGee takes it.
Yeah, good on ya.
Not the most impressive performance from either one, but in the end, it was Jody with the win and the point for TV Cops.
Let's go to our golf hole at Battle of the Network Stars. It's Lorenzo Lamas versus Todd Bridges. Golf is simple. One swing of the club, closest to the pin wins.
I haven't golfed in a year.
That's it?
I've been golfing all my life.
Bridges bringing lots of experience to the course.
Oh, my God, I lost.
And every golfer has had experience with that.
I'm going to not try to do that.
It takes different strokes to take the ball over the water.
It's not hard to beat that ball, trust me.
Can somebody handle the crowd for me?
If Lorenzo can just keep it in the area code, he's going to take the win for the TV Cops.
Oh, that's... Wait, hold on. I can be closer. I am closer. That's gone. I'm closer. I win. Sorry, you lose.
But his ball goes far beyond the green into the other water on the other side. So they're going to have to measure to see which bad plunk into the drink is actually closer.
Yeah, they both look about the same. That could be close to be even, dude.
And it's another win for the TV Cops.
I'll take it.
Oh, that's a winning shot.
How do you feel?
We needed it,
Yeah,
so.
it wasn't pretty,
No, it was
but a
not
win
pretty.
is a win.
Yeah, exactly. Right on.
Oh, I'm in this water. He's in that water. He's closer. That's hilarious.
I was 10 feet less from
Well, it was valiant effort.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I was like reading like your whole life story during lunch.
Thanks.
It's absolutely incredible, like what you've been through and what you've been able to come back from, and like you're a really great example for me, man. Really, because it's like The highs have been high, but the lows have been like...
I mean, I've gone from 100% to 0 back to 100%, and that's only because ultimately, for me, it comes around to how happy am I inside of myself.
I noticed when I was placing priority on how I was perceived by other people, I was the most unhappy.
Of course. You always got to distinguish who you are from inside of you, and that's what I've learned.
Yeah. He's really seen like the prettiest side and the ugliest side of this business, and I really think that he's a great example of how you can overcome everything that the world can throw at you and still be a better person for it.
All right, here we are at the obstacle course. The women will go first, and then the men. 5 points at stake on both cases.
TV Sitcoms has the lead over TV Cops. It's significant because they want to max out here on the obstacle course because they've been openly talking about the fact that they feel they're at a clear disadvantage in the tug of war.
Yeah, they are, because they're funny, but they're small.
It's so true.
Let's check in.
When's the wrestling?
Oh, I'm in for that.
The Greco wrestling.
I take Eric Estrada right now.
I will take a shot. I will take him down.
I've already humiliated Eric Estrada twice today.
Todd, Jenna, you representing the red team for the obstacle course?
Yeah,
I know you guys can handle it.
My fond memories were on the Banner Stars were, first of all, that obstacle course was, for me, the worst thing could ever happen. I was running way too fast, then stopped, pay attention to the little rope thing, and climb over it like a normal person. I just tried to jump on it, and I went right through it and got tangled up. I couldn't get out of it. If I do run this today, there won't be no doing that.
I chose Todd to run the obstacle course because he's overcome so many obstacles in his life. I really just want to give him that opportunity to show everyone that I'm not dead. I might have an entire knee replacement. I might be part machine, but I can take down an obstacle like nobody's business.
Who feels the most comfortable?
I'll do it.
You'll do it? Okay, Kelly. Kelly's going to do it.
I love watching sports on TV and things like that. And you have these shows where people do these obstacle courses, and you're always like, I want to try doing that one day.
You can jump and go.
But I don't want to be filmed and put on national television doing it. Gonna try my best to step up to the plate and just conquer that fear.
Why don't you do it?
I wish I could. Why don't we tell you that you can do it?
No,
Eric, we know you can do it as a team. Punch. Let's go, punch. Punch. There we go.
All right, Jenna against Kelly here in the obstacle course.
Let's go, Jenna!
Coming up next, find out who wins the race between Nash Bridges and Blossom. Plus, Ponch from Chips takes on Willis from Different Strokes as Battle of the Network Stars continues. Battle of the Network Stars here in Malibu. Team TV Sitcoms currently leading Team TV Cops 6-4.
So here we go, women's obstacle course, Jenna versus Kelly. As everybody anxiously looks on.
Go, Kelly!
Come on, Jenna!
Let's go, Jenna!
Nearly a stumble by Jenna as she approached the rat trap, but able to control herself, even to the tires. Good work by both of our leading ladies here. To the punch through. Just give good, steady effort, and you should be fine, as both are as they arrive at the monkey bars. A slight lead for Kelly, who just taps that last bar, completely legal, and now Jenna is struggling on the monkey bars as Kelly is already through the rope swing. Got a little wet. I think she lost her mic there, but the cargo net is not giving her a problem at all as Jenna is well behind. If Kelly can slide down, maintain balance, and get to that line, yes, a big, big win for the TV Cops. And with that, the TV Cops take the lead with 5 hard-earned points. Jenna struggling to finish up. As you can see, the consistent work of Kelly. Her mic came loose when she was on the rope swing. Jenna struggled on the monkey bars, and then in the end, an easy slide and 3 final jumps to the line.
I was falling apart. My shoe came off. My mic crack dropped.
I think that may be the first lead for
Team TV Cops.
my girl.
Dude,
Old Harry.
Who's going to be better at outrunning a cop than you?
Me. That's
Right?
true. I'm fast.
Exactly.
Especially from police.
You're gonna be, exactly.
They never caught me before.
Never.
One of my cases. There you
Not
go.
today. Today's
Not today.
It's not the first day today.
Not
No,
today.
Not today.
Not today.
And now it's the men's turn.
And after much consternation, it's Eric Estrada taking one for Team Cops. He'll go up against Todd Bridges.
He'll be our first competitor in Battle of the Network Stars to run the obstacle course wearing gold rings and gold bracelets as he does.
I'm not going to lie to you. If you had told 10-year-old me that someday I'd be watching Ponch and Willis running an obstacle course, I would never have believed it.
You got this. Let's go, Todd.
Here we go, Todd Bridges and Eric Estrada as Todd rolls through and takes the lead out of the rat trap. Estrada now hitting the tires, maybe 2 strides behind Todd Bridges. A controlled jog to the punch through where both men are finding success. Bridges trying to stay in control and maintain that lead. He does so on the monkey bars, just missed that last bar. Estrada makes up a little bit of time to the rope swing. Bridges cleanly through, and Estrada has to trounce his way and get wet. To the cargo net where Bridges has maybe a 2-foot lead as Estrada looks to climb up to the top. Bridges is going to get there first. What you talking about, Willis? Can you bring home a win for the TV Sitcoms team? To the line they go. Todd Bridges defeats Eric Estrada to retake the lead for Team TV Sitcoms. As Estrada walks it in, look back at Todd Bridges' effort here. He must feel great about what he did, especially having a clean run through the rope swing. On the original Battle of the Network Stars, he struggled mightily with the wall. Not the case today. Took his time and cleared everything with perfection.
What are you talking about, Willis?
I don't know.
How'd that feel?
I think it's like the ladder feel great.
Was that as much fun as it looked?
Yeah. I'm a little tired, but I'm fine. We're getting ready to go.
With one event remaining, Team TV Sitcoms leading by 2. Next up, it's the tug of war.
Put him in the water. Oh, he wants to get wet.
As Battle of the Network. Back to Battle of the Network Stars in Malibu. A good game going tonight. Team TV Sitcoms leading by 2. The score 11-9. And so it all comes down to this for our sitcom stars versus the TV cops. It's the tug of war. 10 points at stake, so it's winner take all.
These guys, they're tired. They're completely beat up. They're a lot older than you guys, okay? They're not going to last long. The thing is, the longer it goes, the more the chances are in our favor.
We're going to outweigh him by about 200, I think. So it's just get low and get quick. Right off the top.
We got this.
I'm putting my person with the strongest legs in front. Willie, you really proved that this morning.
You're great.
When he sits, y'all sit.
I'm really good at sitting down. This is one I got.
TV cops are going to put Lorenzo Lamas up front in that lead position, seemingly their strongest, best overall athlete. That's risk-reward because that position is more prone to losing control of the rope. Could be an opening for the sitcom.
1, 2, 3.
TV Sitcoms!
All right, Greenie, the rules of the tug of war. Pull on that rope with all your might until the yellow tape passes your team's flag. TV cops and TV sitcoms ready for action.
Are you ready to get wet, Canadian?
My people don't swim.
There you go.
TV sitcoms using the anchor of Dave Foley. Lead man is Willie Garson, who's digging in his heels right against the water.
Use your legs, Willie. 1, 2, 3. Pull!
TV cops are mostly in a stand-up position with their anchor man of Larry Wilcox trying to pull with his back to the water.
Sit up, Todd. Sit up, Todd. There you go.
Come on. Put him in the water. Yeah.
TV sitcoms already in a lock position, just trying to lock those arms, get those feet in.
He wants to get in the water. Yeah. Hey, keep inching it. There you go.
Big surge that time by TV cops.
1, 2, 3. Pull. Push with your legs, Willie. You got it, Willie.
Come on. Come on. There you go. There you
Pretty
go.
substantial lead now for the TV cops. Halfway over the water. 3/4 of the way over the water. They're the older team, but they're the bigger and stronger team.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Larry Wilcox turning around like an oxen towing and plowing his team.
Keep pulling. Keep pulling. There you go. Keep leaning, Larry.
Don't lose your grip, Willie. Don't use your grip. Use your legs. 1,
Just about a foot and a half away from victory are the TV Cops.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Estrada, Wilcox, Lamas, O'Keefe, and Who inches away from victory at this point.
He wants to get wet.
The sitcom stars slipping away. Willie Garson losing his grip. Todd Bridges hoping to help out. The anchorman Dave Foley with Lee and Jenna in the middle, desperate to find something.
Hey, we got this much to go. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Dave, stand up, Dave.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
We got this much. Let's go, yeah.
TV Cops take Battle of the Network Stars.
You're an animal. It's all right. You guys did so good.
We won? Yes, we won.
How about Wilcox turning around like an oxen and just pulling his team?
The thinking was the longer it went, the more it might favor the TV sitcom stars. But in the end, the Cops were just bigger and stronger, and they wore them down.
They never gave way. There was no retreat to the TV Cops. You turned yourself around. You pulled the team like you were farming a crop there.
When you're tubby old boy like me, tubby helps, you know?
Yeah, you employed the right strategy.
Thank you.
Good job.
I lost my knot. That was my problem.
What do you mean?
I had the rope tied around me.
Okay.
And then the knot came undone partway through.
How'd you lose your knot? Why'd it come undone?
Just, I'm not good at knot tying because I was not a scout.
This legitimate right here. You see that?
And so the final count, 19-11. Team Blue, the TV Cops, the winners on Battle of the Network Stars.
ABC!
And so that's going to do it for us this week. For Cassidy, Carrie, Joe, and our entire team, I'm Mike Greenberg saying good night from Malibu.